Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another storytime video, whoop whoop! In today's video I'll be talking about this one time that I went to a Voltaire concert. If any of you don't know Voltaire, I think you might actually know him. For all you little kids out there, I don't know if you do. But Voltaire was the voice actor for the brain for Billy and Mandy, that big alien brain that came from outer space that sang that whole entire song, trying to get Billy to be his friend and whatnot. Yeah, that's Voltaire. He's also really well known for AQ Worlds. If any of you don't know AQ Worlds, that's Adventure Quest Worlds. It's made by Adventure Games, Aatrox or whatever games. He is a musician slash entertainer. He likes to consider himself an entertainer because he doesn't just work on games. He works on movies or games. Wow, he music, movies, games, all this other stuff. And even during his shows, he likes to be a comedian. He likes to make jokes. He'll like stop during a song just to make some sort of rant or whatever. It was pretty entertaining. Well, the start of our story is at the beginning on our way there. It was in Rosemont. I was living in Illinois at the time, and a few friends of mine wanted to go. And, you know, we were all expecting to have a good time just to get down there, do whatever we gotta do. But we were almost there. We were maybe about like a minute away from the bar that I was at. And I took a wrong turn and some guy got upset because the turn I was supposed to take was a right, or what my GPS said was a right, when it was supposed to be a left, and the right made it to oncoming traffic. Well, the thing was, I wasn't paying attention at the time. I was just having some fun with friends. We were excited, and yeah, we took a wrong turn. Luckily, nobody got hurt. We didn't get in trouble or anything by any police. We settled it, however we needed to. But one guy, he was furious. He got out of the car yelling at me the whole time, saying like, "What the fuck are you doing?" and blah blah blah, and just all at my window yelling at me. And I was trying not to get out of the car because I didn't want to start anything, and my friends didn't want to start anything. We just wanted to have a good time there, and just to hang out and whatever. And this guy, I don't know if he was just having a bad day or if there was something going on at school or life, or I don't know what was going on with him, but he was so mad. He was just cussing me out left and right. He was telling me that I was stupid and that I should be watching where I was going, which I didn't disagree with him. I was like, "Yes, sir, you're right. I should have been, watching." And as I was trying to apologize to him, even though he wasn't the one getting hurt or I wasn't postponing his day in any way, he told me to back up. He was trying to help me get everything situated. And when he did, I said, "Thank you, sir. I hope your day goes well." And he got back up in my face, yelling at me, saying, "What did you say? I just helped you and blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "I said thank you, sir. I wasn't trying to be mean or anything." And, he flicked me off and got back in his car and just drove off. And I was like, what the hell is his problem? So my start of that day was really, really bad. I just didn't want to deal with anyone. I actually wanted to go home, but everybody was like, "No, no, Jake, stay back, do this, do that. You're all right. You're okay." And so we did, and we went to Subway. I almost said 7-Eleven. We did stop at a 7-Eleven for gas, but that wasn't important. The important part that made my day was we stopped at Subway, and I walked in there all upset, and all my other friends are ordering their food, and I come up and I start to order my food, and the guy was just making jokes the whole time. Like when my one friend, uh, Dan, went up, he was ordering his food, and the guy is like, "Okay, what would you like, sir?" And he's like, "Well, I would like, your Italian roast beef with this and that," and he kept adding stuff to it. And the guy was like, "Damn, we're making a Frankenstein over here. I'm into this. What else do you want? You want more? You want more? I'll put more on." And So they just kept going and kept adding stuff over and over. And eventually, you know, at the end, the guy served it to him. And he's like, this is now called a Frankenstein. It is a monster. Do you mind if I take a picture? Like, he went all out on it. And it got to the point where he was just sitting next to us while we are eating and, you know, telling him about our day and whatnot. And he was just so cool. He was so nice. He was so chill. He gave us free drinks and everything like that, you know. So if you're watching this, dude, I don't know if you are because I totally forgot your name. This happened like about like 2, 3, 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Yeah, about roughly 4 years ago. You're a cool dude. I'm glad that I met you. And, you know, I hope you're still working at that Subway because, you know, Subway needs some good help. But, you know, after that, we waited about an hour. We went just driving around, and then we went straight to the bar where Voltaire was playing. And let me tell you, that day was amazing. I mean, he was up on stage, he was talking to the audience, he had people go up, he was just making jokes, having fun with everyone, and it was just a blast. Well, during the show, he was like, hey, if you guys want to buy an album or whatever, you know, you can. Just make sure you don't, you know, pay attention to the sign because I wrote that while I was drunk. And he put 25 cents down for anal sex and, or butt sex, he put it down as. And it was just so funny because after the show, he was taking autographs and selling stuff, you know. And my friend Dan walks up and he puts down a quarter, and Voltaire looks up at him and says, oh, you're going to do this? We're going to do this. And Dan is like, oh, we're going to do this. And so Voltaire gets up and he's like, do you want to receive or should I receive? Oh, what's going on? And they're just, you know, trying to plan this. And then finally he's like, you know what? No, let's give you the moment. I'll let you take me. So he bends over at the table and, you know, it was just so funny. That day was so awesome. If any of you have Voltaire coming into your town, I guarantee you if you go to his show, you will not be disappointed. That show was probably one of the best shows I've ever been to. And just how he is with everyone. He's very into it. Like he doesn't just pick out one person. He picks out everyone. Like it actually makes you feel like you're a part of the show, which how he does it is just amazing. And even at the beginning, you know, to as a warm up, he's saying that one song from Phantom of the Opera. I can't remember the name of it. You know, something of the night. And I was like, wow, this guy is awesome. He's lyrically, he's good. Comedy, he's good. Just go and see him if you have the time or if he's in your town. You know, he's really good. But that's it for this video. I made this one a little bit longer because the gameplay footage you're watching actually took a little bit of time. I try to cut it down as much as I can, but I really couldn't do it anymore without like ruining what was there. So, you know, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe like always. Share it with your friends. You know, maybe your friends might like it. If you like it, your friends might like it, maybe even your family. Again, if you guys haven't caught it by now, my name is Zenotix. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next Storytime video. Whoop whoop!